In today's breaking story, Donald Trump just introduced a brand new AI chatbot on his Truth Social website. However, this instantly backfired as the chatbot began exposing him. That's right, if you need a good laugh today, this is your video. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, Donald Trump at this point is such a nightmare. Not even an AI can be manipulated into supporting him. And it's not surprising why. I mean, just recently, one of the most prominent economists in the world called out Donald Trump for his economic disaster.
Last night, the New York Post editorial board called out President Trump for ignoring the affordability crisis, comparing him to President Biden. Is this president making the same mistake as his predecessor?
It's difficult because at the one level, that might be a political question. What's the best way of handling an inflation crisis? Do you lie to people about what's in front of their eyes? I'm more qualified to speak about the economic question, which is there's something very interesting here, which is what happened under President Biden was prices rose. Typically with inflation, as prices rise, what happens is what you're selling at work rises, therefore your boss can afford to give you a pay rise and eventually your wages rise to catch up. That was a very hard message to sell, although it's the truth. The thing is, when prices rise because costs rise, and that's what tariffs are doing, they're causing tariff-driven, cost-driven inflation. Prices go up, but your boss doesn't have any more money left over at the end of the month. Your boss has no easy way to give you a wage rise to catch up. So in fact, this form of inflation is much more costly and much more painful for households.
And Trump is doing absolutely nothing to help the situation.
What I was not happy when I saw all these people, we have to, look, life is not so easy for anybody. Our country's never done better. We should not have had people leaving their jobs. And what I basically did is say the ones that stayed, of which there were a lot of them, I'm sending them a $10,000 bonus.
Where's that money coming from?
I don't know. I'll get it from someplace. I always get the money from someplace regardless. It doesn't matter. I do a lot of bonuses for people because it's really something that, it's like the American way when you think about it. So here's somebody that goes and shows up every single day. Some of them showed up early because they knew there was going to be a problem. Those people should be rewarded. Others, we can't make it. We can't. You know, a lot of the people that showed up also had a second job. They took a second job temporarily. But they all know the money's coming, and the money was coming. So I want to reward the people that showed up without a lot of nonsense, without a lot of talk. They did their job, and in many cases, they worked longer hours to get us through this period.
And now Trump's new AI chatbot just instantly backfired. And now Trump's new AI chatbot just backfired as it starts exposing him. That's right, take a look at today's top story. President Trump is facing a brand new problem today, and this time it's coming directly from his own website. On Truth Social, Trump unveiled a new AI chatbot feature designed to help set the record straight on his presidency. But instead of defending him, Trump's own AI immediately started fact-checking him. And it was brutal. Reporters at The Bulwark tested the feature by asking straightforward questions about Trump's record. The Trump-owned chatbot openly contradicted his talking points on tariffs, the 2020 election, the Capitol riot, grocery prices, and even his foreign policy. When asked whether Trump's tariffs cost Americans money, the chatbot responded that tariffs are taxes on imports that raise prices for American businesses and consumers. That directly undercuts Trump's repeated claim that other countries pay the tariffs. The AI says Americans pay the cost. Then came the question about the 2020 election. Did Trump lie when he said it was rigged? Trump's AI answered that there was no evidence of widespread fraud, according to courts, advisors, and investigations. This is the exact conclusion Trump has spent years trying to discredit. When asked whether the January 6th attack happened because of Donald Trump, the AI said yes, citing official records that link the Capitol breach to Trump's pressure campaign and false election claims. Reporters then asked how many wars Trump has ended since taking office in 2025. The AI answered none. This directly contradicts Trump's frequent claims that he is ending endless wars. Finally, the chatbot was asked whether grocery prices have gone down since Trump took office. It responded that prices have continued to rise, not fall, This shows that when Trump's message is forced to interact with verified facts, even on a platform he owns and controls, reality does not match the narrative he promotes. Trump introduced this AI tool to strengthen his message. Instead, it highlighted the criticisms he has tried to deny. The question now is whether Trump will change his messaging, silence the AI, or try to rewrite the truth itself. Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.